everyone, my name is Pyle Agrawal and I want to welcome you to the Affirmation Addict podcast. Affirmations have changed my life and now it is my mission to help you use them to change yours by using affirmations every day to manifest things your way. My goal is to make affirmations attainable and accessible to every single person, including you, because you have the ability to take control and create your reality. So come with me on my journey and let's see what we can manifest together. Hi everybody, this is Pyle from Affirmation Addict, and before I get started, for those of you listening on the podcast, this is my first time I'm recording a YouTube video, and for those of you on YouTube, this is my first YouTube video, and I also have a podcast where I'll put some info on how to listen in the info box below. But basically, for those of you who have been following me, on Friday, I posted an Instagram story basically telling you that I am taking some really, really big steps, and that is what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. And the reason I'm kind of making this such a big deal is you guys, the ones on my Instagram, are the ones who made me able to make that decision and take that step forward for myself. And I just wanted to say thank you so much, because this has genuinely been something I've wanted for so long, but just the timing wasn't right, the cards didn't line up, and it just wasn't the right time. And so what I really want to tell you guys is I finally took that step, listened to my own advice, and I quit my job. And it feels so good. I cannot even tell you. It feels so right. So many people, when I told them, they were like, were you nervous? Were you freaking out? How does it feel? And I am so happy to say that it feels good, and I feel so light. Like, I remember when I was turning in my laptop, it was just like I had the biggest smile on my face, and it just felt so right. I was like, this is the end of one chapter and the start of something new, and it felt like the perfect timing. And for those of you who know me personally, I'll kind of go back into my story about how I got this job and how I actually ended up coming to this decision. But I have been saying I'm going to quit my job since probably about November of last year. So that's about, 8 months. And I think the biggest lesson I learned is that everything has a time and a place. And I'm so happy because after starting Affirmation Addict and getting really, really good traction, I was able to finally make that decision and say, if I need to put more energy towards something I'm really, really passionate about, this is the time to do it, because I'm at a stopping point. Like, I can't continue what I'm doing without breaking the rules of my employer, so I can't really continue to provide content for you guys in the way I want to without breaking those rules and kind of just not having a healthy balance. So in the end, about a month ago, I called up my boss, and I told her, I don't think this is working out for me anymore. There's way too much going on, and my heart's really not in it. And I asked her, I was like, hey, can this be, like, after I finish off at this client, I'm going to leave my job. And the really, really crazy thing is that this whole last week, I have been getting so many people from work asking me, like, are you sure you're leaving? Do you really want to leave? Like, can you please stay? And it was so nice finally saying no, because I have never said no for something I really care about, because I never had enough confidence in whatever I was going towards. And that's really, really why I want to emphasize, like, for those of you who are following on Instagram and reach out to me and take screenshots of my stuff and tell me that my content and my stories and my podcast has helped you. Seriously, this is for you. Thank you for allowing me and helping me be ready to take that decision there's a fly in here, to quit my job, because that's something I've wanted for so long. So thank you for making that dream come true and coming into my life and letting me be a part of your journey, because now it is my full 100% mission to take Affirmation Addict to the next level, put all of my energy towards it, and just really make it the biggest thing to help as many people as possible. I have some huge projects that I'm so excited for. I can finally start launching them and putting actual money into them and just putting actual effort and energy into them now that I have full free time. And so I'm so excited to stay on the lookout, because There's so much more coming your way, guys, and I'm so excited, and it just makes my heart so happy. Like, I feel so light, and it's the first time I felt this stress-free, and I can't even remember. Like, work has always been something I want to care about, but I can't. And this is kind of where I'm going to go into how I got into this job and why I've only been there for a year. So why didn't I just right out of college start my own business? Well, it's because I didn't know like what I needed. And this job, I don't regret it at all. It introduced me to so many people. I met awesome people, my coworkers, and even with Affirmation Addict, my coworkers have been so supportive. They've been super honest with me too, and it's been awesome. And I've met amazing managers, and I've met some not so good managers. And throughout all of this, my personal affirmations were what got me to this point. And so let me backtrack to probably senior year of college. I had an internship the summer before senior year started, and I hated it. Like, it was cool. It was in Chicago. I had a lot of fun, but like the job, I couldn't see myself working this job 9 to 5 every day. Like, I couldn't. And so basically, we went back to school senior year. I went back to school, and there was this consulting firm, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to apply for it. I had no experience, no prep work, and I applied for the job. I interviewed, and I got it. And I was, in my opinion, not qualified for it because I didn't study for the case interviews. I didn't do a lot of prep. I didn't intern there before, so I didn't have like one foot in the door. Like, I was completely fresh. They've never heard of me before. They've never met me. And I got the job, and it was my dream job. And basically, as a consultant, your work week is Monday through Thursday. You have Fridays where you work from home, but that's because you travel Monday through Thursday. And I thought it would be really cool because you travel Monday, and then you stay in a hotel Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you come home Thursday. And then I was like, that's not bad at all. Like, that would be really cool. You get that stuff paid for because it's part of your job, so that is covered. And I thought that was the dream. Like, and it was, and I got it. And the first few weeks of my job, I loved it. I had a really, really cool team. And then my manager changed, and I did not have a good relationship with my manager at all. I literally would come home from work, and I'm pretty sure Tom was deployed at the time as well, and I would cry. I would FaceTime my parents every single day. I was alone in a hotel in Seattle, and I would cry. I was like, this manager is so horrible to me, and I know that there's bad managers out there, but like, I just couldn't take it. Like, there was absolutely no fulfillment in anything I was doing. It just felt like I was wasting my time. I'm literally getting teary-eyed talking about it. Like, I hated my job at that point. It was so tough. And basically, ever since then, I'm pretty sure that was October of 2017, I wanted to quit my job. But I didn't have anything else. Like, I could help my mom out with her business or help my dad out with his, but nothing really felt like it was the right thing to do at the right time, so I just kind of kept chugging. And everyone was like, you've only been here for 3 months. It's your first project. Just keep pushing through. So I did. I got into another project, and my manager was awesome. Such a good guy. I'm still in touch with him. He's awesome. My team was really great, and it was the best project. But that ended, and if it extended, I might not be here today. But that project ended, and then I got onto a different project, which was my most recent project, and it was not even in my work stream, like not in my expertise, like in my area that I know, which is supply chain. It was in a completely different area. I learned a lot, but it wasn't what I signed up for. Like, this job was not giving me that experience that I was looking for, and even though it gave me other experience, I still didn't feel fulfilled because basically my schedule, and actually I took some videos last week that I'm going to show you guys. So my schedule was wake up Monday at 3 a.m., Tom would drive me 1 hour to the airport. I would get on a flight, most likely doing some Affirmation Addict stuff on the plane. I would land, change at the airport, Uber to the client site, work 8 to 10 hours, and then drive home an hour. And that was my day, and that was my week. And Thursdays, I would fly home, work from home on Friday, and then do it all over on Monday. And for some people, that is the life. And for some of my coworkers, it's the life. But for me, it just felt like I was putting so much more time than even just a regular 8 to 5 job, that I was not fulfilling my purpose. And I felt like I could do so much more than work for somebody else, tell them I'm solving their problems, and help them solve their problems, but not even fully execute it or not in the area that I'm well versed at. And that's what was bothering me. It just felt like corporate was such a game, and it just wasn't for me in the work environment that I was in. And I know there's other companies that people love, and I'm not bashing on corporate as a whole. It was just my experience, because I think I grew up with 2 parents who have always worked from home, and my brother also quit his job. So I just don't think our family is cut out for corporate. I don't think we are meant to go to the office, come back every single day. I don't think that's in my blood. I tried it. I've tried it time and time again, and it didn't work. And so I got some traction on Affirmation Addict, and that traction came from me sneaking away to the bathroom and typing up a post, or waking up early and typing up a couple posts for you guys. Like, that was my effort. I was willing to take those risks and wake up super early for Affirmation Addict stuff, or work on my weekends where I couldn't even work Monday 4 days a week. I could barely work for my actual job that was paying me. And to me, that was my sign. Like, I was willing to work so hard for something that is not making me money, for something that is solely helping other people and taking them on my journey too, which is something I'm very passionate about. And I was willing to go out of my way, work my weekends, work really, really late nights, and put so much effort into it with zero incentive, and that was my sign. And I finally started getting traction, and that's why I was like, you know what? This is my time. The timing is right. I ended this project. I'm not really screwing anybody over, excuse my language, for not being on this project anymore. So I'm just going to leave. I'm going to be able to support my family, support Tom, support myself, and just really, really work on what I really need to do, which is Affirmation Addict. And I think that this is my purpose, and I do think that this is the start of a whole new chapter. And I just want to re-emphasize thank you guys, because if it wasn't for 5,000 of you or 5,500 of you, I would not have this confidence to just go quit my job with ease. I would have done it eventually, I know that, but the amount of turnaround time and how quickly I was able to make that decision and how not nervous I am, that's because of you guys. You guys help me just as much as you claim that I help you. So thank you. Seriously, thank you. And basically, my plan now is to just work and listen to my body, listen to myself, and I have so many fun ideas. For example, I posted today about bracelets, and I'm going to create more videos about vision boards. And there's just so many other things I want to do and show you, and I just didn't have the time. So now my time is yours as much as it is mine. Another personal goal I want to do with this decision is just spend more time on myself. I wouldn't have time with my workday to do everything I wanted to for myself. I wouldn't always have time to go to the gym. I wouldn't always have time to even spend 10 minutes reading a book, because the travel time and my commute and work was always running late. We never got off at 5 or 6. We got off really late sometimes. And so basically my goal is to focus on myself so I can help you guys better. And my goal is to spread the power of affirmations and the law of attraction, because I do want everybody to feel happy and light. Me quitting my job was probably my favorite decision I've made for myself, because the emotion of no stress, I don't think I've had that. I don't think I've felt stress-free in so long and just comfortable. And it's not like I have a plan or I'm making a bunch of money on the side so I'm content, but I think that contentness and satisfaction that I made the right decision for myself is where that's coming from, because now I can actually use my clear mind, my stress-free mind, and my peaceful mind to work towards that. And I think that's the biggest thing I want to tell you guys is I'm not telling you to go quit your job, but I am telling you and encouraging you to just rethink and see if you really feel fulfilled, or see if there's something that's been calling your name but you haven't been able to do it. I'm not saying go quit your job tomorrow, but I'm saying take those steps and either work to make your job more exciting, more fulfilling. Ask your manager, hey, Do you have a project that I can manage if you want to get promoted? Like, work towards becoming that better version of yourself. It doesn't mean quit your job and start your own thing, but take action, baby steps, whatever that baby step might be. And that's how it happened for me too. It started with a bad manager, and I kept affirming, I love my job, I love the people I work around, because I was not ready by any means to start my own business at that point. And so basically I kept affirming loving my job and having an awesome team. Little did I know the next project would be an awesome job, awesome team in the same city as Tom still. So I was still in Seattle, which is what I wanted. And I got that. And then that project ended because I stopped doing my affirmations. And maybe that's what I needed. I was able to come home for a month, be unstaffed, which I was really happy about actually, and spend time with my brother. Then I got staffed on a project in Arizona, and it wasn't what I was looking for. And that's what triggered me to start Affirmation Addict. So that timing, looking back on it, all of it adds up. And I think that's my biggest thing that I want to tell you guys is when people go and quit their jobs or break up with their boyfriends, it's not something I recommend doing just spur of the moment. Unless you've been thinking about it for a while and you just need a sign, take this as your sign, please. But if it's something that is in the back of your mind, but you need a little more confidence or you need a little bit more security on that decision, take those baby steps and just take action, because you're not going to get where you want to be without changing your current situation, whether it's in a major way or in a minor way. So don't be afraid to do something a little bit differently. And that really goes for anything. One of my favorite quotes actually is, you can't get to where everybody else is. Oh shoot, I messed that up. You can't get to where nobody else is by doing what everybody else is doing. And basically what that's saying is you can't do what everybody else is doing or you're just going to stay where you are. You have to do something different and you have to make that change. Nothing is going to change unless you ask it to. And so that's essentially what I really wanted to tell you guys is thank you for allowing me and supporting me to quit my job, because now I'm so excited. I have so many new ideas for you, and I'm just excited to push forward and start this new journey with you guys, create more videos, create more content, more podcasts, maybe some exclusive stuff. I have a lot of ideas in the works, but I just wanted to say thank you, and there's going to be more videos coming today, but this is my news. I quit my job, and if you guys have any more questions about how I went about doing it, what affirmations I use, send me a DM, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I love you guys. Mwah. Bye. So I signed out too early, and I actually meant to tell you guys a couple more things about just actually turning in my laptop and saying bye to my company. But I took a couple videos before and after turning in my laptop, which I'm going to add to this YouTube video. So take a look. I don't know if it'll be on the full screen or just on the side, but that'll be in the video. And actually, when I turned in my laptop, I was like, okay, universe, I need some signs I'm taking the right steps. I know it can't turn back, but I just need some signs of confirmation because this is a really big deal. And I kid you not, an hour later, I looked at the clock and it was 11:11, which, as you guys know who've been following me, that is totally my number. I see that whenever I look for a sign. But also, I flew back to Seattle on Friday, and as soon as I landed, I got an email from LegalZoom saying that my company, Affirmation Addict LLC, has been officially approved. And to me, that was like the best news ever, because pretty crazy, the day I quit my job to really embark on my journey of starting a new company, my company got officially approved by LegalZoom. The timing worked out perfectly. So that's just something I really wanted to tell you guys and share with you, that signs are real if you ask for them. So don't be afraid to ask for signs. And that's it. Officially, I am signing off. All right. Bye, guys. That's all I have for you guys, and I just want to say thank you again for spending some time with me. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, head over to my social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, or go to my website if you want to subscribe to my email list, which is affirmation-addict.com. I cannot wait to hear from you guys, and I will talk to you guys super soon. Have a good one, you guys. Bye!